Hello, good people. Today, Ziarul Zio published information about the article in the International Journal. Vaccine Theory, Practice and Research. By researchers from Argentina, Lorena Di Blasi and Marcella Sangorin. An article from 2024 regarding the composition of COVID vaccines. Article titled At least 55 undeclared elements in COVID vaccines. In this article, researchers from Argentina exposed the presence of undeclared elements related to nanotechnology in COVID vaccines. They did detailed research with special methods to determine the respective elements. Research that was supported by people, by the public. Because in Argentina people are more united than in other areas, including in Romania. I also did some investigations regarding these vaccines. I analyzed a Moderna vaccine and a Pfizer vaccine. Found
nanotechnology, undeclared elements,
also, and phosphorus in these vaccines. So my conclusion was that they do not contain RNA, but they contain undeclared elements that are used for the purpose of the internet. Bodies, for the purpose of controlling bodies. People in this Internet of Everything. Internet of Everything. Made with the help of nanotechnology. Injected into people, but not only. With the help of artificial intelligence, 5G technologies 6. This article of mine was published. I posted it on an Academia Edu platform, and from there it was also taken over by researchers in Argentina. Being somewhere in the bibliography of the article in the International Journal. Vaccine Theory, Practice and Research. I posted the article from the Ziua newspaper on my Facebook. And I saw several comments, among which and what solutions. We have, I am sure that solutions must be sought. But first and foremost, the presence of technologies in COVID vaccines, undeclared nanotechnologies in COVID vaccines must be recognized. I insisted on these things. I have been talking about these things since 2023, and I am not taken into account by anyone. Neither from the official area of the rulers, nor from the area of our opposition. I would have liked others to reproduce the experiments, the investigations made by me and other researchers. Because not only in Argentina have such investigations been done, they have also been done in Spain, and in England and in Germany. So there are several independent researchers who have found the presence of nanotechnology that self-assembles in COVID vaccines. I am asked for solutions. I do not have such solutions. Those who are good at nanotechnology must come to talk about how to purify, how to eliminate this nanotechnology from people's bodies. Until then, a lifestyle as healthy as possible, a proper diet, exercise and so on. These are the solutions I believe. The state of nature, the state of psychological balance. Because we are also under attack on the human mind. I am extremely sad because for 2 years I have been talking about these technologies in vaccines. Even having evidence and the information I obtained is not enough. It did not circulate, it was not distributed. I did it. I did these investigations through my personal efforts. You don't want to know how many roads I took until I found someone who was willing to do those investigations. You don't know how much effort and financial and time I put into all this work. However, the information did not circulate and was not found. No one in Romania was willing to reproduce these experiments or help me with the supply of other doses of the vaccine. Even someone from the opposition told me, yes, but it seems like someone gave us a vaccine of this kind too. Where did you put it? Dear, he would say to his colleague, and of. I repeatedly asked that person to give me that vial of Johnson vaccine, and every time there was a reason not to receive it. Yes, good people. The fact that if this information is circulating and people are pressuring to find out the composition area of the COVID vaccines, the guilty will be punished. Otherwise, we're going into the dark, and there's still a lot of chatter about messenger RNA or whatever they call it. But there's no talk about the undeclared things, about injecting people with something other than what they were told it would contain. I don't know what they want. They want the experiment to go all the way. That is, let's live through those times of total control until they want the complete destruction of humanity. It's incredible how the opposition doesn't find solutions to act. There are also lawyers in the opposition. They were not interested in finding out these things. They did not react in any way. I sent some information from the Ministry of Health and they told me, yes, things seem serious. These things seem serious. And they sent the information I provided to Consumer Protection. And from there I received. You received a response that they do not have the means with which to analyze these products. So no one is interested in anything at all, and then how can I offer you solutions? I think I have done my duty. Others did not and did it. Others talk beside the truth. They are all the time beside the truth, and they have other interests. So good people, organize yourselves and mobilize if you want this sinister experiment not to continue.